Hi, I'm Jonathan. Welcome to another episode of the Nev Cole Way. I think it's episode 6 now. So today I'm going from the woodlands to the northwest of Immingham and heading towards Stallingborough and Healing after going through the whole town of Immingham. So that should be interesting, shouldn't it? It's quite a flat walk today. It's sunny, showers expected later, could be thundery, but hopefully I'll be finished by then. So yeah, I hope you enjoy the walk with me today. Let's see what we encounter. So first of all, it's lots of woodlands, followed by the town of Immingham. So let's get that over and done with. Here we go. So first of all, let's gallop over the stile. There. And that was done. Now then, I think we go straight on here towards a ditch, not far from that mast up there. So just along here, we will join the Nev Cole Way where we left off last time. So we just came from the car park. So that makes it quite simple, about 6 or 7 miles in distance to walk. There's a cabbage rights, dancing around, quite pretty, unless you look over there. See the flames coming out the chimney as they burn off the excess gas. So this is an area of archaeological interest, Iron Age, Roman settlement and meadowland, and Mayflower Wood. Seem to continue curving to the right along here, following this ditch. So it's quite straightforward. It's quite warm today, but there's quite a fresh breeze. Today is end of August, a Thursday. Almost September. As you can see, the path is very good. No more overgrown vegetation like in earlier walks. Hopefully there are no more obstructions on the Nev Cole Way. So yeah, should be straightforward. Let's see if that is the case. So when you get to here, I think you turn to the right at this crossroads through this metal gate. Yeah. So it goes this direction for a while, and I believe you go straight on here. And it should go to the left. Yeah. So don't forget, because there's quite a few paths around, it's not signposted. So just remember these trees. It's like a tunnel of trees, an avenue. So yeah, nicely shaded. This is really nice. So it goes straight on for about half a mile. So looking behind, it's very nice. Don't be tempted to go left or right on many paths that go off this main path, because the route is straight on. There was a bit of a thunderstorm last night, so the ground is a bit moist. Here's a footbridge, so we're not far from Immingham. So as you continue past these line of trees behind us, do not forget to spot this footpath post, because we do go to the right here. You can easily go straight on, but it's not. It's this way. Another footpath post there. Bit overgrown here with brambles, but not too bad. It is August. And then follow the trees, and the path becomes a lot more defined. I can see cars parked ahead, so that must be the edge of Immingham. So Immingham is the biggest town since Barton upon Humber. So we emerge beside the old church of Old Immingham as we start the trundle through the town. Hello, morning. I can see the church. I'll just spin you around. There it is. Can you see? Hope you can. Derelict golf club to the right. So here we just go straight across, and there's a footpath at the other side. Quite simple. And there's a churchyard. And we will emerge into the hustle and bustle of Immingham. Right, so straight ahead is a park. We'll go straight through there to the other side. There's a monument in the park. Right up. So Immingham Church is 800 years old. And this is part of the Pilgrim's Trail, which is another walk you can do. So then you enter Pilgrim Park, and there's another notice board near the monument. This is also about the Pilgrim's Trail, but we're on the Nev Cole Way. It's not the Pilgrim's Trail, but never mind. There's the route if you want to do that short walk. And information. Pause if you want to read it. About the port of Immingham and Plymouth Rock. So this monument here used to be on the foreshore, the Immingham's obelisk, American Plymouth Rock, where the first pilgrims stepped ashore as they arrived in Massachusetts. So it used to be Immingham Creek, and it's been moved here. So from the creek, the Pilgrim Fathers first left England in 1600 in search of religious liberty. The granite topstone was taken from Plymouth Rock, Mass. And presented by the Soulgrave Institution of the USA. The memorial was erected by the Anglo-American Society of Hull in 1924. And it's been here since 1970, but we go straight ahead to the corner of the park, where we find a footpath going through the middle of Immingham. So here's the corner of Pilgrim's Park, where you go to the right, in between all the houses. Then you follow this path south for about a mile. So whenever you come out at a road, just go straight across onto the other side to continue on the path. It's quite straightforward, easy walking, not too bad. quite a lot of green areas, so it's quite pleasant. So a bit further along, you come out at this busy road, you have to cross over to the other side. Continue straight on. Well, I survived the road. And before you know it, you're back into a green way with trees on either side. Not too bad for the centre of Immingham. Already heading towards the edge of Immingham, so that didn't take too long at all to get through Immingham. It was mostly like this, so only one busy road, not too bad at all. So here, another suburban road, we go straight on. Then I believe we gradually go to the left as we head towards the very busy A180 roundabout. This is a pleasant surprise on the Nev Cole way. See, that's open fields now on the right and the school on the left. So right on the edge of Immingham now. And as you see, the fields are back. So there's houses on the left and fields on the right. That did not take long at all. You can see the lorries on the A180 in the far distance towards those pylons. Looks like they're building houses over there as well. So these fields might not last much longer. So we reach this bush at the end of the straight stretch, and there's a diagonal path to the left, which will emerge into the fields. Now we go across the fields towards the A180, the noise ahead. It's very noisy ahead of us. So it's very flat, very indescript, not much to see except for this nice new gate. But it's not a clangy one, it's a fuddy. Look, it's just fuds. And to the left we go. Then just after going left, you go to the right. So there it is, straight ahead. An expanse of open fields, leaving the industry behind on the Humber shoreline. As we now head towards the edges of Grimsby and onto the Lincolnshire roads, where the scenery will drastically change. But today we're just now going through Stallingborough and Healing after the A180. So that should be interesting. What will we see? So the path comes to an end. Well, let's have a look. Okay, I suggest we go to the left and follow the field edge. It's not the exact route, but probably where everyone goes. So at the end of that field, I reckon we're going on the right. Getting a bit concerned because to my right there seems to be a massive solar farm construction. There may be a path through, but there's been no signs, and it'd be very annoying if they've diverted or obstructed a public path. Fingers crossed, I hope not. Just a little bit concerned at the moment. There's a lot of activity going on. A lot of fields being destroyed by solar farms. It's really bad in Lincolnshire, and it's only going to get far, far worse. House has fallen on the field edge because the path's gone already. To the right of Nev Cole farm and to the big roundabout on the A180. So we're back on the path now, and it goes straight on. So the cars are all packed, and the solar farm construction. So there's the footpath sign. It's not a very well used path. So you now cut through the fields and through those wooden posts. There's a notice. It says temporary footpath closure, Stallingborough Healing. This is annoying. There's no way around. Back into the fields as we head to a very noisy roundabout. This whole area is going to be solar farm. It's really quite annoying when they have a notice saying the footpath is closed after walking along it for 2 miles and no diversionary route. Shouldn't be allowed. But luckily today I saw someone there and he let me through. But I'm not sure if he will be able to get through this once he gets developed further. So in the corner there's a metal footpath gate. A clangy gate it is. It's a clangy gate, yeah! I'm not sure it'll work as a clangy gate, there was a bit of a groan. Hey, oh, so overgrown. There you go, bang bang. And we go straight on. There's a footbridge here. And I thought that was the last of the crazy obstructions and diversions and closures and so forth. But there's more, the third section, that's bad. Fourth actually. Look at this. So I got to walk through duck under, I think. It's very spiky, the roses. Yeah, good duck under. Yeah, I got through that no problem. And then we go beside the fence. Extremely long grass. God, I feel like I'm in the wilderness, but there's a big road nearby, so it's not. So noisy. Well, I think I can see a footpath sign at the top of the embankment ahead, but it looks very overgrown in that section. But it might not be when I get there. Let's just soon find out. These nettles are going right through my trousers. And I got really thick trousers on, so they shouldn't, but they do. Slowly getting there. It's hard walking through here, it really is. Looking back, you can see the solar panels in the distance. So it looks like we're going to this corner here. Yeah. Now brambles. It's alright. There's a gateway. Right. So. Ooh. Oh look. Nev Cole Way. What a way this is. Suddenly gone very dark. Look at that. So now this is going to be a bit hairy, I think. Up these steep steps to the road. I'm sure I'll get lots of funny looks from the drivers. It's almost like a motorway, but it's not. God, it's boiling here. Brambles and roses. Right, so there's a sign saying road footpath closed, but I made it. Luckily I got through. There's no diversion, so and there's no way around. It's just crazy. Around this crazy roundabout. It goes straight across. You have to be very, very careful here. There's lots of lorries and lots of cars. But once you pass this section, there is a path over the bridge. Not too bad so far, but it will be extremely busy at some time of day. See, one big lorry, and now we're crossing over the very noisy concrete A180, and it really is noisy. And there's the footpath. And again, there's a closure notice, I think. I'm not. It looks like it's a bit ridiculous. So basically they've closed the whole section, but there's no way around. What are you supposed to do? I don't think Rex have started in this section yet. Nah. So the path Go straight on there to the railway, shouldn't be a problem. Yeah. So the other side of the fields over there is Stallingborough. We have to go towards the railway. There's a train. Liverpool to Cleethorpes train. 6 car, class 195. And the Cleethorpes to Liverpool train. Crossover. So at the footbridge, we go left. And that's where we came from. Distant trees is a roundabout. Killingham is right over there in the distance now. Making good progress across these fields. It's quite warm. So now basically go straight for a while beside the railway. And the path is now much better. Hopefully for the rest of the way. If we do this walk in 2026, that part of the route should be reopened, but you will be walking through solar panels. I suggest you skip the section from Immingham to Stallingborough and continue from there, really, or do some kind of circular walks. It's really not worth it unless you really want to do the whole of the Nev Cole way. 158774, and that's the train to Baton upon Humber from Cleethorpes. It's very warm now. My face is red because I'm hot. So we go to the end of the next field and then we go left back towards that big road, kind of go back north and then east and back south again, because that's the only path in the area. Of course, that Stallingborough to Healing is no straightforward path, so you got to go kind of to the left, straight on and back to the right. Oh, I'm boiling. Just have a little rest here, have some water. Still got a very wet back, it's very hot. So I'm standing still for a little bit longer in the shade to cool down before I continue across the desert. Nearly at Stallingborough. We do not go through Stallingborough, but just along the edge. So at the yellow post on the right, we go left. There's not a Nev Cole race sign here. The leaves are turning on the horse chestnuts. They always seem to turn early. So that's where we are, behind that pylon on the roundabout. Went across there and right around this field and back along here. It's quite nicest along here actually. Nicest bit since Immingham, before Immingham. So there's a little zigzag here and then we go off to the right. And to the left we go. And to the edge of Stallingborough. Now I believe here we go to the right. should run parallel to the bridge. Yeah, this must be the old road. Yeah. Then there should be a turning to the right very soon at the end of the road. And there is. And look, we have a Nev Cole way sign. There. And that's what we're doing. And there's a little yellow one as well. So we go this way. So here we're running parallel to the A180. To the left, and then over there to the right. Yeah. And look at these bulrushes. Nice, eh? And straight along here we go. Lots of rose hips. Make a rose hip jelly. Yum yum yum. So just along here we go to the right. Then I guess somewhere over there we'll go to the left. We got some sheep in the field over there. Been a while since we've seen sheep. Meh. They're too sleepy. So here we go, right. And there's Healing in the distance. In fact, that's the level crossing where my car's parked. So not very far now. And over the bridge. So left then right. Slight turn to the left here and then to the right. I'm not sure if you can see it, but about down there is the Grimsby Dock Tower on Grimsby Docks. And over the footbridge. Another train going to Liverpool. Well, that's it for today in this episode. Thanks for joining me. Please like, comment and subscribe. Next episode we'll go from Healing over to Grimsby area and onto the Lincolnshire roads. Not sure where yet, but you will soon find out. Thanks for watching. I will leave with a shot of the train station of Healing.